Hey guys, today I'm going to try the David Bowie songwriting method. Let's get started. First, we're going to have lunch like David Bowie would too. Alright, so we're here in my kitchen and I just read that when David Bowie was working on a certain album, he was living off of cocaine, milk, and bell peppers, specifically red and green bell peppers. But I also read in Eater, New York, that David Bowie loved a lot of sandwiches. So David Bowie's diet did include bread and marinated chicken breast. So that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to be like Bowie and be a rebel and eat the chicken separate. To simulate the effects of David Bowie's drug of choice, I'm going to be drinking an extra chai to give me that energy boost. And instead of milk, I'm going to be using almond milk, which is my beverage of choice. I'm enjoying the chai with my dog Rebel. I'm not going to lie, that is my second cup of chai today, and the one I had earlier was enormous. So my heart rate is super high right now. And what I'm going to do to help calm me down is take a magnesium supplement. This is Chapter 1 Magnesium Raspberry Flavored Gummy, and it's marketed towards kids, but I like it because it doesn't give me a stomach ache or anything after I take it. I usually take 2 or 3 of these, especially after a gig when I'm like all amped up and super energized. And these don't have the consistency of like a gummy bear. They're like harder and they have like a sugary coating on it. Another thing I like about these is they don't knock you out, so I'm still able to drive later. So the first stage of doing the David Bowie songwriting method is research, and right now I'm on openculture.com reading an article about how David Bowie used William S. Burroughs' cut-up method.
I've used this method only on a couple of actual songs, but I've used it for more than anything else is igniting anything that might be in my imagination.
So basically we're going to be cutting up existing text and assembling it into what will become a song. Let's get to cutting. Another thing I found in my research is that David Bowie often started with a chord progression and then added lyrics on top of this, rather than my typical style of songwriting, which is just go for a swim or a walk and barf it out. Okay, so I've never actually written a song at my instrument. As I said before, I'm usually out doing something else when the song comes to me. So this is new for me. Right now I'm using my Mitchell short scale bass, instead of the Music Man Sterling one that I've been playing, because this is just what's in my office right now. Alright, so chord progression. Alright, so now according to the cut-up method that William S. Burroughs and David Bowie and all these other songwriters used, I would take a look at my cut-ups here, which I have piled on my desk, and grab something for that. So I grabbed this from the Fairy Oracles book that Brian Froud, the Labyrinth guy, made. And this says, at the end of our lives, he's the one who dances the dance of life and death. So I'm not going to use those exact words, but I'm going to mix it around because I still don't want to plagiarize even though it's cut up. So I'm going to sit at my computer and mix them around a little bit. Get it. I usually don't play sitting down, so that feels weird for me. Okay, it's maybe 15 minutes later and I have like the beginnings of a song. Using the David Bowie method. Try the escape hatch of my mind. It's natural magic power personified. something like that. So that is how I used the David Bowie songwriting method, or the cut up method, along with a little bit of David Bowie's lifestyle to inspire the first lines of that song. I'm going to be doing a lot more artists that I enjoy, including Burrough, Radiohead, and others, to write more songs and to get some ideas for making more music. So thanks for watching.